Trump's supporters, listen, fake-ass patriots, Team Taco, look, I've been watching y'all for quite some time, all right? I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching y'all like a National Geographic. You know, I've been doing it for a few years. I mean, watching you from afar, you know, zooming into your little termite mounds and stuff like that, and watching what you're doing, watching your behavior and stuff, studying on you. And I have noticed something that's quite alarming, and I want to bring it to your attention. I don't know if you've picked up on it, noticed what's going on, but things that used to be real important to you, I mean real important to you, ain't important to you no more. It's like you're letting yourself go. You know, you're just letting it go. And you know what they say, whenever things that used to be real important to you, you've just forgotten about, ain't important to you no more. It's a sign of depression is what that is. That's serious depression is what you found yourselves in right there. You know, it's like that Second Amendment. That y'all used to be all fired up about you have to have that Second Amendment to protect yourself from a tyrannical government, you know. And I mean, y'all were so fired up. I mean, you'd go out there and buy up about $200 or $300 worth of ammo just to go out to the range and just blast through all of it, just fantasizing, you know, about defending this country from a tyrannical government. You know, you did it all the time. And now then, look at what you did. Now then, you installed a tyrannical government, and you ain't fired up about protecting us from that tyrannical government y'all put in there, you know. And I'm talking tyrannical up at
a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Exactly, just like that. And y'all ain't doing nothing about it. You know, you're actually out there cheering it on like a bunch of damn lemmings, you know, just following that dude right off a cliff there as he's tyrannicaling up our government right there in front of your faces. That's the one thing that you were so seriously fired up about. And now then, you're sitting there just ignoring it, like it ain't really happening, just ignoring it like...
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right, that's what you're doing. And it makes me concerned about you. Like I said, I think you might be depressed. I mean, look at what the guy's doing there. That big orange bloated syphilis stuff, Adderall-riddled idiot that y'all installed there to dictate her up on us, you know, to give us that tyrannicals. He's got the militaries, the National Guard units up there in the Washington, D.C.s, and they ain't doing nothing. They say they're cracking down on the crimes and stuff. The crime was already at historic lows is what it was headed for there, you know. It's that way all over the country. In those blue cities that you hate on all the time, the crime's going down. It has been. Like Baltimore, 50-year low in crime there in the Baltimores and stuff. And he's threatening on that right there. But he's got those National Guards up there in the Washington, D.C.s, and they're out there doing nothing. I mean, they gave them guns, y'all. Gave them guns. And those pistols that they're carrying around, been known to just discharge by themselves. Them dudes are going to wind up blowing their toes off, you know, out there because Krasnov, Donald F. and Trump just wants them out there walking around in the streets. And look, it's embarrassing to the military that he's got them walking around the White House picking up garbage, y'all. He's turned the National Guards into garbage men, you know, and that's embarrassing for the military. That's embarrassing
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right. See, and the thing is that's not what they're cut out to do. You know, they've been trained up to be military, you know, be fighters, not garbage picker uppers. I mean, if anybody's going to be picking up the garbage up there, it should be you. It really should, because y'all were the ones that were wearing garbage bags, hiding in garbage cans and stuff, because your orange Jesus rode around in a garbage truck. He played garbage man for a night, and then y'all started riding around or hiding in garbage cans and wearing garbage bags and stuff, you know. And that looked real stupid when y'all did it. I mean, it was stupid like...
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Exactly, you know. And so y'all did that, and that's not the only embarrassing thing y'all did during this time period. Do y'all remember whenever y'all were wearing maxi pads on your ears because he said that he got shot in the ear, you know? And that whole thing about him getting shot in the ear, it looks so staged. I mean, staged like...
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right, you know? And so he never did release a medical report on that and everything. And then he went out golfing the next day. His ear was fine. You could see it. It was all completely intact. Wasn't even bleeding, a scar or scratch or nothing on it. And then he started wearing a maxi pad on his ear after that. And then he went to the Republican National Convention, accidentally wore the maxi pad on the wrong ear one night, you know? So, I mean, it all looked fake. It looked fake at
a level that nobody's ever seen before.
That's right, you know? And anyway, so the whole thing is you're letting him dictate us all up. He's got the military up there in the streets and stuff, treating them, making them be garbage men and all that. They're going to wind up shooting themselves in the foot and stuff like that. And it's lowering the morale. I mean, those people aren't even being paid up there in Washington, D.C. Them poor National Guard have been taken away from their families to go walk around the streets of Washington, D.C., pick up garbage and shoot themselves in the toes. They're not even being paid right now. They ain't getting paid. They're having to sleep on cots, stuff like that. The morale of the military is extremely low right now. The morale is just low as, I mean, it's very low. It's
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right. Yeah, that's how low it is. And then on top of that, he's talking about deploying them all over the country. And like I said, that ain't what they signed up to do. They ain't out there to go, harass the American people. These people are patriots is what they are. The military, they're patriots. That's what they are. And he's making them do unpatriotic things. I mean, unpatriotic things like
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Damn right. Yeah. See, and that's what he's doing to them, and it's an embarrassment to our country. And y'all call yourselves patriots. That's what you do. You call yourselves patriots, and look at all the unpatriotic stuff that you're supporting all the time. I mean, like I said, you got us all dictatored up right now, and you're cheering it on whenever you were supposed to be defending us from a tyrannical government. That don't make no damn sense, does it? I mean, it is senseless.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Exactly. Yeah. And the thing is if it was Barack Obama or Joe Biden that had taken the military to really go out there and fight the crime, out there where the crime's really happening, out there in your white rural areas, that's where all the crime's really happen. I mean, it's happening out there.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Yeah. And see, that's where it should be fought at. See, because y'all got all them meth labs and stuff like that, and raping of little girls and stuff, teenage pregnancies, and you've got it all. The cops out there making deals with backroom judges and all the stuff they're doing. They're making sure that the product that's on the street is the product that the cops are putting on the street for you and stuff. All that corruption and crime and that you got going out there, and murder and violent crime in white rural areas. I mean, it is
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Yeah, see? And the thing is y'all don't want to do nothing about that, but you point your finger over there at the blue cities and then want him to tyrannical all up on us and everything. Or whenever y'all are the ones out there in your white rural areas that's doing all the criming. Yeah, that's called throwing stones from glass houses is what you're doing. I mean, that is hypocrisy. I mean, hypocrisy. It's a hypocrisy.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what it is. So anyway, I was just wondering, I mean, y'all really did have this fantasy about protecting us from a tyrannical government. Now then you don't care about it no more because y'all put the tyrannical government in. And then at the same time, y'all were worried about all the gas prices and the food prices. Have you looked at the food prices lately? I mean, the food prices are
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right, in the high direction, not in the low direction. That they
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right, in the wrong direction. That the thing that y'all was mad about the Joe Bidens and stuff. And now then you're not even mad anymore. You said that paying higher prices is the patriotic thing to do. That's what you've been saying now. And that right there is more of the hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy. At
a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Yeah, see? That's that kind of hypocrisy right there, because it's like whenever the Democrats are in there, we're going to hate on it and say all this negative stuff about it. But whenever we get our guy in there, everything's all right. It's all right. It's patriotic to pay the higher prices because our guy's in there. Hey, that's stupid is what that is. I mean, that's stupid.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Damn right. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I'm worried about y'all because what it seems to me is you don't stand for anything at all. You really don't. You're like, all you stand for is chaos and corruption. I mean, let me explain some corruption to you there. Krasnov, Donald F. and Trump there, while he's in the White House. Back in January, he started buying all these bonds and stuff into the financial institutions. $100 million, over $100 million worth. That right there, violating the emoluments clause of the Constitution. That's an impeachable offense right there. I mean, that's impeachable.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right, yeah. See, and because the reason why he's wanting the Fed to lower the interest rates, and that's why he fired that woman there, the governor of the Fed. He fired her because he's wanting to fire his way down through the Federal Reserve to force them to lower them interest rates. That way he can make billions of dollars off of his $100 million investment there by lowering interest rates, making his pocketbook grow. That right there is called corruption at the highest level, or what that is. That is corruption
at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
That's right. And on top of that, y'all put him in there, a convicted felon. 34 felonies. That is felonies. At
a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Right. I bet you there ain't even people out there in the streets of Washington, D.C. with that many felonies. The most felonies probably walking around as a free person in Washington, D.C., Donald F. and Trump. He's the freest person with that many felonies in the whole place. That's Donald F. and Trump. Y'all put him in there, and now he's all tyrannical and dictatoring up on us, So anyway, I don't know what he did to y'all to make y'all all cult up like you are and everything, and wear them stupid red hats on your head and everything, because I'm telling you right now, hey, them red hats make y'all look stupid.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, y'all need to start looking at yourselves and making better decisions for you, because the decisions you've been making, effing our country over. It's effing our country over.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
That's right. So anyway, I just wanted to point out all the hypocrisies and all the stupid things y'all are doing, okay? You need to straighten up while we still have a country. Because, he's trying to take away from us. We no more democracies for us. We're not going to have a choice going forward if he keeps doing what he's doing. And y'all ain't going to like that at all, because, hey, guess what? He will eventually turn on you too and then go take all of our guns away from us. That's the next step. That's what all of this is leading up to. You militarize the country, and then guess what you do? You go take people's guns away. Yeah, that's what you do.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Yes, see, that's what's going to happen, straight from the horse's mouth. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know, Team Taco, y'all are effing up. I think a lot of you are figuring it out, though, because, hey, there is a bunch of y'all jumping off the Trump train.
At a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Yep. Right. See, and the ones that are left are only there because you're a bunch of hateful, racist sons of bitches. Okay? The ones that are left, it's starting to get real clear, crystal clear to us now. The ones that are left on the Trump train right now, we know exactly what you are. All right? Inmate Trump.